What's up everyone, my name is Marcel Flores, welcome to my YouTube channel, One Dapper Street. Today's video is all about how to create the perfect, versatile, essential fall wardrobe. If you've been subbed to the channel for a while, you know that I do these pretty much for every season and year over year. This is not a fashion channel, it's a style channel, so not a lot is changing, but 2020 has been pretty weird, and there's a few updates that I wanted to make this video for, so I'm excited. We've got 15 different pieces that I think you guys need in your closet. Not these specific pieces, but rather the silhouette. And I'll always point out that I want you guys to add your own flavor to it. I'll just be showing you the general realm that I think if you have these 15 pieces, you can make a bunch of different outfits. So let's get started. First and foremost, it's 2020, so we need these. Face masks. Before someone goes and comments, we need face masks, why are these not an essential? Yes, you're not gonna be able to avoid having a face mask. Most, if not all of you, probably have one by now. But this company, Janu, it's a medical supply company. They usually make scrubs. Made these, they're amazing, they're washable, they fit great, they look great, come in a bunch of different colors. And I wanted to cover that first. Moving on to the actual fashion though, a coat is definitely something you want in your fall wardrobe. A longer coat that is lighter weight, so either a car coat, like I'm holding in my right, or this navy trench coat. Both of these are from H&M. And this is already a great starting point to talk about personal style preferences. If you like pattern, color, earth tones, then this is probably where you want to go. If you like to keep it more simple, more minimalistic, and dark, then this is where you want to go. Obviously there's black trench coats out there, tan trench coats, a bunch of different car coats, so you can really choose whatever you want, but go for a lighter jacket that is easily added up top and doesn't add too much warmth, because fall days, as you know, can be warmer or cooler. There's going to be a proper winter version of this video coming probably sometime in November. Next up, we've got a lighter, shorter jacket. For me, that always is a bomber jacket as an option. This one is from H&M and a more classic bomber fit. This one is a bit more modern from Everlane, a slimmer fit that just doesn't look as puffy as bomber jackets can. Love this colorway as well. Really depends on where you want to go with your wardrobe. If you're trying to stay more in the navy blue, achromatic section, or if you really want to embrace earth tones, then this is a great way to go. But I gotta say, usually bomber jackets are for me like just all the way up here, but this season, utility jackets. And these pocket jackets are definitely taking that spot. This one is from Prana, a nice dark gray color. What I love about these, you can easily dress them up, but they're also really nice and casual, and there's not a lot of weight to them, which makes them very easily combined. And then of course a denim jacket, but same thing with denim jackets. This season I'm just not feeling them as much as I usually do. This one is from Everlane. Don't get me wrong, absolutely love this jacket, but generally I think I'll be opting for something like this much more so than a denim jacket. Whether that's a raw denim jacket, a blue denim jacket, or something black like this. This is definitely a bit more on the street style side, while something like this can go a bit more on the dapper side. Same but different. Shirt jackets. Technically a lightweight, shorter jacket, but I wanted to give them their own category because they're just ultra pop and they look amazing, they're so versatile, and they also serve as a great mid-layer going into the winter season later on, so these will just be perfect, honestly. This first one right here is from Everlane in a forest green. Really nice, once again, if you love earth tones, great way to go. If you want to keep it a bit more simple with your color, this is not a wool fabric, this is a cotton fabric in medium blue from Outerknown. Really love this. You know, it's just so easy to throw on over virtually anything. But you can also have a bit more fun. This is a blanket shirt from Outerknown as well. Gorgeous colors in this, really just allows you to play with the colors, whether it's white, the caramel, the blue, the brown. There's just so much in here that makes sense with so many different pieces, but at the same time, this piece in itself just really elevates the outfit. So there's so much fun you can have, and I implore you, there's a word there, to play around with shirt jackets this season, because especially, like I said, into the winter, you can wear these on top of a turtleneck, a polo, a Henley, a t-shirt, whatever, and then even throw a trench coat up top to create a nice layered look. Moving on to shirts, we've got a flannel shirt. This one right here is from Outerknown, a beautiful gold yellow color, and I think I'm gonna try and experiment a bit with solid flannel shirts. I know flannel shirt, you think flannel shirt, you see all the different colors. I always love them at first, but then more trouble combining them than something solid, so I'm gonna stick to solid flannels this season. Another absolute essential is a denim shirt, and a denim shirt can look so different. This one is from Asket. It's a light blue and very refined, but if you are more on the casual side or a bit more on the street side, you can go for something that's distressed, something that's washed out, a darker denim, something that's a looser fit, something that's a Western denim shirt. Really make it yours, but I think a denim shirt offers so much versatility and it's just great for the fall. And then we also have an Oxford shirt. Oxford shirts can once again have all the colors that you want or not want. And this one is from Asket in white and light gray stripes. The light gray just kind of breaks off the straight white and makes it a bit more wearable. And you can easily wear this under, you know, the bomber jacket. If you want it to kind of go a little bit more casual with it, you can just pop this underneath a trench coat for a more classic look. There's really just endless options to all three of these shirts, and I think that's about as dapper as we'll get in 2020. This is the first time I'm actually not including a suit because it just doesn't call for it this year. We're not really going anywhere. Overall, suits are not the most happening thing in men's fashion right now. It's just like where the whole menswear world has moved. It's just away from suits, so no suits. Shed a tear for you. Moving on to a new piece that has never been mentioned in a One Dapper Street fall essential video. A quarter zip sweater like the one I'm wearing right now, which is from Everlane in a gorgeous brown color. Then we have this one from H&M in black. And if you want to have some fun with colors, this one is another classic from Tommy Hilfiger in light blue. I don't know what my aversion was to them for the longest time, but this season I just love them. This is a bit more of a slim classic fit. You can see this is a bit more of a fashion loose fit. There's some flexibility there for you guys, and especially for those of you that want to rock turtlenecks, but feel like either your neck's not long enough or they never quite look right on you. These tend to be shorter, and then by leaving the zipper open, they also open up, so this is a great alternative. But of course, turtlenecks will be a part of my essential fall wardrobe as well. This first one is from H&M in a nice oatmeal color. What you want to make sure here is that you don't go for the super thick fabrics like cable knits or anything, because this is going to serve in the fall as your base layer piece. So you don't want thick fabrics so you can layer other things up top, and that you just don't sweat too much because it might just not be that cold yet. Another great option is navy here from Asket, and both of these are very essential colors. I stick to just solids, and that was fine. Fabrics, I think they just make for the perfect base of any outfit, really. Next up, we've got sweatshirts, and I kind of want to differentiate distinctly between sweatshirts and sweaters. So these are hooded sweatshirts, aka hoodies, and we're gonna be chilling at home a lot. We wanna be cozy, but we also wanna look stylish when we pop outside, and hoodies are just so versatile. This right one right here is from H&M's Blank Staples collection in a dark brown. I love dark brown pieces. I don't think there's enough out there in fashion. And then on my left, we've got from Everlane a nice dark teal color. Both are excellent. You can pop these underneath a trench coat, a denim jacket, and have a nice look. But like I said, you can also just chill at home with them. You subtract the hood and you've got yourself a sweatshirt. The fabric is usually a nice jersey fabric and mostly cotton. Has a more sporty feel than the sweaters that we'll look at next. And this first piece right here is from Outerknown. A nice terry cloth fabric, so it feels like a towel a little bit, but a beautiful golden yellow that I think is just gonna really pop nicely in a earth tone color combination. From the same brand, Outerknown, we have this faded red sweatshirt that's a bit more of a traditional sweatshirt. It has that washed out look and feel to it. And if you want something basic that's gonna go with everything in your closet, this oatmeal option from Everlane is another great one. I think sweatshirts, like I said, a bit more on the sporty side, but definitely incredibly versatile and just a great piece to have in your wardrobe with the hood or without. Moving on to sweaters. So these are usually a bit looser knit, and they're kind of like the classy brother of a sweatshirt. This first one right here is from Prana in a, once again, oatmeal color with some dark gray or black specks in it. A nice double collar detail that's not actually a double fabric, it's just right up here. If you want to have a bit more fun with it, you can combine this oatmeal color with a faded red. This one is from Outerknown. Probably would stay away from adding anything printed or patterned on top of this because it's probably gonna get a lot. So try and stick to solids if you are already choosing a louder base of your outfit. And a nice classic would be this cashmere option from Everlane. Cashmere has great fall-winter qualities in terms of temperature regulation and moisture wicking, and thus has a bit of a higher price point, but Everlane actually keeps that in check nicely. So we've got 3 nice sweater options, but once again, doesn't have to be any of these 3. I just want you guys to think about a sweater as an essential piece to your wardrobe and then find your best version of that. I'm gonna be wearing a lot of polos this season, I think, especially in this nice wool fabric from Asket. It's a faded brown color and a long sleeve polo. Perfect for the fall, really nice base piece, and just gives the whole look a more elevated appeal, which we don't get so much of in fashion right now. So polo shirts are gonna be my way of counteracting that a little bit. These are both from Asket. This PK polo in a dark olive green is another great option. I am probably gonna be wearing this a whole lot more. For one, because it's long sleeve, 2, because it's a softer more fall fabric, but this is still a great piece to have in your wardrobe, especially if you're into, like I said several times before at this point, into the earth tone color range. The last top category that I have for you is a very essential one for all seasons, and that's t-shirts. You already have your white and black t-shirts, like your basic t-shirts in there. If you want to have more of a fashion t-shirt, for one, the pocket always kind of elevates it to that, and then choosing some more unique colors and some thicker, more quality fabrics is really gonna make your t-shirt game stronger. This one is from Everlane in a tan color, and then this one is from Outer Known in a softer cotton fabric. Both of them have the pockets. I love the pockets. It's such a simple detail that is actually functional, but really elevates a t-shirt to the next level. Then we've got long sleeve t-shirts, also t-shirts. These are both from H&M's Blank Staples collection. Love, like I said, dark brown pieces, so I'm gonna be wearing this a whole lot. A really nice tan caramel color, also great. Long sleeves are obviously fantastic if you live in an area that gets significantly cooler as you head into the fall winter season. And last but not least, we've got this Everlane Henley, which is basically a long sleeve t-shirt, but just with several buttons up top that make it the Henley. It has a bit more of a grown up, a bit more of a, just dressed up vibe than a long sleeve does, just because of the buttons. Excellent piece, especially in this nice faded green. It's gonna blend into virtually any wardrobe nicely, but one more time, depends on what your wardrobe looks like. Before we head into bottoms, quick note on fit. I want you guys to stay true to what you like, whether it's a skinny fit, a slim fit, a straight fit, or a loose, relaxed fit. I'm gonna be focusing a bit more on fabrics. The three jeans I wanted to talk to you guys about are a pair of raw denim jeans. This one is from Club Monaco. I've showed this in many videos. These are arguably my ultimate fall staple. Nice and dark color, rigid fabric, just great, and a nice slim fit. Then we have a little bit of a throwback to the 90s, and whether or not it's trending doesn't really matter, but I feel like this medium blue is a nice, like, I just look at this and I feel like, oh, that's 90s. So this is a nice slim fit jean from Asket, and you can integrate that trend, if you will, by just wearing a nice pair of jeans that just the color is reminiscent of that. And then last but not least, maybe least for some of you, white jeans. High-waisted, no less. So high-waisted jeans, I think, is also part of what is a throwback to the 90s, but these are from Zara and I actually really, really like it. So just, it doesn't have to be super high-waisted, just like a little bit up. And white jeans, I love rocking them in the fall and the winter. I think they're even more of a standout look than they are in the summer already, but I know a lot of guys have trouble pulling them off, or having the confidence to pull it off, or just liking them in the first place. So if you don't like them, that's cool. If you don't have the courage, just try it out. Buy a pair, try and find a pair, and just keep trying them on in front of the mirror until you actually feel confident enough to walk out the house wearing them. I used to do that with a bunch of different pieces. That's kind of how I experimented a lot with fashion. Side note. Then we've got Chinos, and take a look at these two. This one's from Asket, this one is from H&M. They don't look all that different, but the color is different enough to actually make a big difference. How many times did I just said different? In your wardrobe. Because this is more desaturated, a bit more faded, so it's gonna be a bit more versatile. This, on the other hand, is definitely a lot more saturated, and it's gonna be maybe a bit harder to combine with other pieces in your wardrobe, so I want you to just keep that in mind as you choose the color. And then this is from Prada, a pair of faded green corduroy chinos. They're not really chinos because chino refers to the fabric, but I grouped them in this category because I think they could replace a chino in your wardrobe. And absolutely love these, nice and slim fit. They are just a lot more fall than any chino off the bat, because I feel like corduroy is just such a fall fabric, and just elevates the look and makes it a bit more grown up and mature again. It is 2020, we're gonna be chilling at home, so you need a pair of sweatpants. But you might wanna invest in a pair that actually looks so good that you can walk out the house and not get weird looks. It's 2020, everybody's doing it, so you probably won't get weird looks regardless. But these are really nice and slim fit. I got these on Amazon from Tommy Hilfiger. Are white sweatpants the smartest choice? Possibly not. Thinking about myself snacking on chocolate on the couch. But I just got these, and for now they're white, and I think they look great, but they can be black, gray, purple, up to you guys. But make sure you invest into a nice slim fit pair of sweatpants that just floats your boat. The last two categories are footwear, with number 14 being a pair of sneakers. They can, once again, really vary from a simple white leather sneaker to high tops to black, brown, or corduroy. Suede in this case. These are a debossed suede for a corduroy look from my own brand, Ankari Floors. I absolutely love wearing these in the fall. They have some white in it, obviously in the sole, the tab, and the laces, but the overall brown corduroy aesthetic just inherently screams fall. We have these in a caramel color also, and I just like wearing them and finishing looks off with them rather than with a white sneaker, just to not break the fall aesthetic, especially if I'm wearing an earth colored outfit. Last but not least, let's talk about boots, and I've got 4 different boots for you. The first one is from Doc Martens. Chunky, large, and a classic. If you like Doc Martens, get them. I honestly love these shoes. They take a little bit to break in, but now I have 4 pairs. I wear them every season. Amazing pair of boots. You can also go a bit more classy though, either with a Chelsea boot or a split toe boot. This one is in gray suede, this one an espresso suede. A split toe boot and a Chelsea boot are significantly slimmer than the Doc Martens you just saw. Thus they're a little bit more easily combined with slim and skinny fit jeans and pants, and overall just have a bit more of an elegant aesthetic. A combat boot is somewhere in between those two. Not too chunky, not too slim, and a nice lug sole that gives you some traction and anti-slip function. This is a black leather combat boot from my own brand. The last 2 boots that you saw were also from my own brand, so if you like those, go check them out. I think combat boots are an excellent staple for the fall, especially if your wardrobe's a bit all over the place and you just want to invest in 1 pair of boots. These can work as dress boots as well as a casual boot. Damn, there was a lot of talking today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you saw all of this and are now wondering, well, that's all great, but how do I actually combine outfits using these different pieces? I am coming up with 30 some outfits-ish for a video really soon to try and show you, using these pieces, what you can do. So stay tuned for that, sub to the channel so you don't miss out. Leave comments down below, let me know if you think I missed out on anything that you're thinking is a staple this season that other guys should know about. Inform each other. I read all the comments, and hopefully you guys read some of the other comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon with the next video. Until then, as always, stay dapper. Bye y'all.